Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. My name's Kevin, and I wanted to talk a little bit about two comments that I received. One comment actually, and a continuous growing question from a large percentage of my audience. A large percentage of my audience is over the age of 40. I think I'm pretty close to a 50-50 mix between male and female, with I believe 96-97% from the United States, viewership from the United States. Now, this isn't something that I keep track of on a regular basis, but it's something that I kind of like keep in the back of my head, because this information is requested from me multiple times a week by prospective and future possible advertisers and sponsorship, paid promotion companies looking to advertise on my channel. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people in my audience sending me emails, sending me direct messages on Patreon, asking me questions, people that I work with in person on a regular basis, helping their channels grow, helping them find their audience, helping them optimize their analytics and their videos and uploads to perfect the content that they create, gain the most reach, make the most money, and ultimately produce the most conversions for whatever it is that they're trying to convert on, whether it's their own companies, the companies that are paying to advertise and sponsor them, and the links that they're putting out, or the phone numbers that they want called or contacted. So that's just like, it's just a regular occurrence that I'm working on. And one of the growing questions is from the majority of my audience, which is over the age of 40, asking, how can I get started? What kind of content should I create? How do I start a channel? How can I get more views? How can I get more subscribers? How can I get monetized? Because, you know, I feel like we are in a new phase. I think we're not in the recovery phase 100%, but we're definitely in like a growth phase, and we're growing out of the worry and the concern and the fear of uncertainty. And now we realize, a lot of people are realizing that the growth has to occur because of inflation, because of higher interest rates, because of the changes in the economy. We may have maybe bottomed out. Maybe we're not on that recovery trend yet, but we are heading in that direction. If we have actually bottomed out, then we are heading in that direction. So that means that now is going to be the time more than ever to begin building the foundation for which you're going to stand on for this recovery, for this growth phase. So I think that's why I have a lot of people coming to me, professionals, asking, how can I get my real estate channel off the ground? How can I get my small business channel off the ground? How can I get any channel off the ground? Because I want to have a way of producing passive income on the side, and having the ability to connect and go under contract with some of these companies looking to spend a fair amount of money to have their products and their brands and their services promoted on these channels, on social media platforms, to connect with the consumers. Remember, folks, months ago I told you, I've been working on for a long time, but I told you guys months ago, businesses are going to survive because businesses are going to support businesses. Although as a creator, the creator is to connect with the consumer, the C, the creator's the B, the consumer's the C, so B to C. The consumer isn't necessarily always going to pay the creator. The business is going to pay the creator. The business being YouTube, AdSense, ad revenue, Google AdSense. That business is going to pay your business as a creator, as a channel, as a content creator. Any promotion, any paid promotion, any sponsorship, any affiliate, any marketing opportunity that is presented is going to be another business supporting your business. Businesses are going to support the businesses, and that's how most are going to survive. Now, granted, those businesses are trying to reach the consumers, but that's a whole nother topic. But you guys hopefully can understand and see the direction and the path that I'm going down, and I hope it makes sense. So It is no shock or surprise to me why so many more people are reaching out, and even people who aren't online. We actually connected with a local business here in Destin, Florida, and within a matter of a week or so, they got online. They created a website, they created a platform to be able to sell their products, because they realized that their local walking foot traffic was diminishing because of a little bit of the economy, the weather, and the tourism and the tourist traffic season dying down as we went into Christmas, into the holidays. And they executed relatively quickly, and then connected to have their brand, their product, their company, their store represented online to see an immediate return in sales. And it wasn't even overnight. It was literally at the end of the video being played. Like, it happened that fast. If you guys want to know more, let me know and I can share all that information with you. But we actually have text messages received that say, wow, so many orders just came through. This is unbelievable. And this is the power of user-generated content, UGC, which is something I discussed with you guys a little while ago, previous videos about user-generated content, which is what these businesses want your business, your channel, the content you create to do, is to create this user-generated content to actually really connect with the consumers. It's not about the flashy colors and bright lights and manipulated pricing to make it appear as though there's a savings being presented. People today, in my opinion, with the money that they have available that is very valuable to them given the current state of the economy, are more interested in buying and purchasing quality from people that they trust. We can talk about that more in detail if you guys want, just let me know. But I just wanted to set the tone here of what I'm experiencing, what I'm witnessing, what I'm seeing, and how many people and for what reasons they are pursuing these opportunities of growing their brand, growing this online presence at almost zero cost for the most part, because anybody can pull out a phone and create content and get started, okay? YouTube doesn't charge you to create a channel. TikTok doesn't charge you to create an account. Instagram doesn't charge you to get started on their platform. So it can be done for free. So a lot of people are taking advantage of these opportunities now, which is good. I don't think it's too late. I don't think, now granted, there was huge opportunity. The earlier you start, the better. But the longer you wait, then the kind of like the opposite, the worse it is. And one in particular, one specifically, is in real estate. And he generates, every now and then he'll generate viral videos, which is amazing, which is awesome. But more consistently, he generates valuable leads from free content that he creates that also pays him on YouTube, that produces a passive income stream that continuously pays him as it continuously get views, and continuously promotes him and his business and his company and his brokerage to produce more clientele and more clients in real estate, buying, selling, investing, everything included in real estate. I don't think he does renting, but you get the point. So there's so much value in this, even if you're not getting paid through ad revenue, that if you're like, I don't know how many ways I can say it. If you're not doing it, why not? But the other thing is, you can do it for someone else that doesn't want to do it. Someone else that has a business that could produce more leads, and you're like, well, if I just create the content and I can drive the leads, how much are these leads worth? You think, as a real estate agent, you're gonna make 1, 2, 3% on a sale. Let's just say the home sale, and that's only if you're representing a buyer or a seller. If you're representing a buyer and a seller, then your commission is going to increase because you're going to get more. But let's just say it's 2% on a $500,000 sale. That just means that the agent is going to potentially make $10,000 on the sale. So if the agent's going to make $10,000 on the sale, only representing a buyer or a seller, how much do you think that lead would be worth to them that could produce them $10,000? because you went out and created content that allowed the opportunity for you to connect potential buyers and sellers with real estate agents. This is just one simple instance of what could possibly happen, but I want you guys to understand like what could be. Now, the flip side, or the other comment that I received that I wanted to address, was the comment of creating content takes a very long time, and you have to have a lot of equipment, a lot of editing, a lot of skill, and it's just not easy to do. Because I believe this was in response to the video I posted yesterday or the day before, depending on when I upload this, about literally going out and trying to execute on creating content for 10 minutes a day, once a day, with the goal of accomplishing and achieving an average of 1,000 views a video, and explaining and describing how much money that could be worth, and ultimately how much it could grow by maintaining this consistency. And folks, I'm gonna tell you right now, what am I doing? I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm literally sitting in traffic. I'm literally just sitting in traffic, and I don't know what happened, but I was coming back from dropping off something at the Goodwill, not the Goodwill closest to me, but there was a Goodwill nearby. It's a long story. You'll see it on another video. But on my way back, there's just traffic. I don't know why there's so much traffic, but I'm just sitting here in traffic, going through emails, reading messages, taking phone calls, and then it hit me, and it's like, you know what? Why don't I just use this time to bring you guys some value, bring you guys some knowledge, bring you guys some education that could help you. And I'm gonna take this video off of this GoPro 11 Hero Black, and I'm gonna upload the video. I'm gonna create a thumbnail, I'm gonna create a title. My description is already pretty much preset. I'll choose my hashtags. I probably won't use any keyword tags, and then I'll let it go. And I'm done. This required no special skill. It required no special equipment. I could have easily done this on my phone, but I bought this GoPro. I wanted to use it. I really wanted to test out this new microphone using this Media Mod. And that's it. It doesn't like take a ton of like, you don't have to be like Michael Bay to pull this off. You see what I'm saying? The platforms, like these social media platforms and YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, as well as the technology that is available to pretty much almost everybody, is designed to make things easier. So when you sit there and you say, and I'll probably delete the comment because I don't want viewers to get the wrong idea and automatically and immediately be turned off from attempting to execute on a great opportunity. But when you start off with the idea that you can't, or you have to do this, or you have to be that, or you have to, and that's 100% entirely false. And I am proof, because if you want, go back and look at my most viewed videos, the ones with 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 views. There's nothing special about the videos. There's no special effects. There's no crazy editing. Like, there's nothing. There's really nothing. Like, it's not that hard, but you have to do it. Like, that's plain and simple. You have to do it, and you have to optimize, and you have to be consistent, and you have to be learning from what you create, what you do, reading the data. But it's all free. It's all simple. It's all easy. We waste time sitting in traffic, twiddling our thumbs. We waste time sitting in traffic, listening to music. We waste time sitting in traffic, scrolling on the internet, looking at, prank videos that aren't actually going to help us improve in any way, shape, or form. Although entertaining, which we do need that. We do need the humor. We do need to have a good time. But there is often opportunities, perhaps maybe wasted and or missed opportunities, where you can literally pull out your phone for 10 minutes, record, send it, upload it, and be done. Which, if there is a particular creator watching this video right now who's a member of the network, I encourage you to continuously upload, because you are on a good track. you were on a good schedule, and then I noticed that you quit posting. And that's honestly the worst thing you can do, especially after having watched a video last night of another creator who shared how much money he made on YouTube for 2022. And he made upwards of over $300,000 from YouTube, collectively over $600,000 from YouTube and the affiliates and sponsorships that he drove from the platform and the content he created, amassing some viral views, some several million view videos on the way. But he literally points out that when he first started, he wasn't getting very many views, and he maintained his consistency. He made some minor changes, some tweaks based on the analytics and the information that was coming back to him from the videos that he was creating, as well as analyzing other creators and what they were doing, and upped his subscriber and view count tremendously to allow him to be in a position to be on track to now have over 500,000 subscribers, moving on to 1 million subscribers, and earning a considerable income above and beyond what most people would assume is possible. But the key is that he didn't stop. He didn't give up. He maintained his consistency, and he kept going. And that's the key, folks. You got to start. You got to maintain consistency. You got to keep going. But don't look at it as it's too hard. It can't be done. There's no way I could do it. Only these people are able to do it. I got to have all this editing. I got to have, you know, the best camera, the best microphone, the best script writer, whatever it may be. Folks, if you can't tell, I don't have a script, okay? Most of the time, I don't have a script. I'm just like running off at the mouth, saying whatever I want to say. But the simple fact of the matter is in my opinion, I hope that you guys receive it, but I feel like I'm trying to bring you guys some value, some knowledge, some education, some wisdom, and some experience that could potentially help, from what I'm seeing, a majority of my audience based on the analytics and the feedback that I'm receiving through direct messages, emails, and other communications. That's it. And it appears as though there has been a slight accident up here. I'm not sure really what happened. I really hope they didn't close the bridge, because if they close the bridge, that means I got to go all the way around.